Well, howdy, partners. I don't know why I start off with a howdy. Welcome on back to a very, very late.
Welcome to
what do I need? I need thruster fuel. Where are you? It's been so long since I've touched this game. Welcome on back to episode 37 of my Hardspace ship gaming vlog game series. It's a gaming vlog. It's a vlog. It's a game. We do both things. I'm literally gonna finish this ship off in like 2 seconds. I also did some nifty upgrades. My grapple's stronger now. And I never have to worry about a weak ass grapple. You guys ever have problems with that? You guys have problems with weak ass grapples? Anyway, we're back and we're doing more of this game. I actually don't want to do these engines, but here I am. About to probably die again, and there's got to be an easier way to do this. I forgot to look this up. You know what? No, you know what? Forget this ship. I'm not doing this. I hate these engines. I absolutely hate these engines. They suck. Ugh. They're the worst, and I just constantly die. You can call me a coward. You can call me a quitter. Whatever you want to call me. I'm not doing it. I didn't even think about that because I totally forgot last time we played, I died again. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anybody's been keeping track of how many times that I've died. But anyway, this is our gaming vlog series for this game, which is Hardspace Shipbreaker. It is a game where we play as a shipbreaker. No duh. But basically we work for a soulless corporation, breaking ships in like a scrapyard type situation. There is like an underlying plot and everything. I'm kind of doing this because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've, ooh, level 9? You know what? I think we're just crazy enough to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do a level 9 ship. Also, excuse me if there's any dialogue, because I'll probably mute myself for the dialogue.
There's my team. Hope you're all rested and ready. Let's push our output even higher today. Identify, quantify, solidify. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Good man, Kaido. Seeing some real progress with you, bud.
Thanks.
You too, 52. Nice work out there. Now, Kirazan, for someone who's been at this for so long, I take more from you.
Oh, you do, huh? Why don't you come on down and give me some pointers in person?
How about you can the attitude and do your job? Come again?
Nothing, sir.
Of course these work for me this time around. Of course, I don't have a giant chain reaction explosion when I use these demo charges. I usually have the worst luck with these demo charges. But anyway, yeah, so if anybody doesn't know this game's great. And I decided to do this a long time ago with this game series and make it into like a stream of consciousness sort of thing, you know, where we can just kind of talk and hang out, and I can kind of tell you guys about my life and what's going on behind scenes. And boy, oh boy, it's been a while, guys. It has. I don't even remember when the last video was that we did for this series. Editor Chris, if you're feeling brave enough, maybe brave enough's not the word, but if you're feeling crazy enough or clever enough, you know, put it in how long it's been since the last video. I think the last video actually just came up. And to be honest, I don't even remember what we talked about in that video, but it's been a while. So I hope everybody has been well. There's been some crazy. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Clear. Actually went really, really well. That's going like too well. That is a cut point that I cannot cut. So maybe we clear this bit off first before we do that, because I have bad feelings about that. But yeah, I'm trying to think what has been new. I keep saying a lot has happened, but what actually has happened? I guess I'll just kind of rattle off down the list. First things first, work. We'll start with work, because I feel like work is where I always start, and why not? Work's been pretty good, for the most part. Been having kind of some awkward conversations with my manager. Conversations that I feel like anybody, if you had it, you'd be like, uh-oh, Chris. They're not necessarily bad, but also they're not necessarily like good. Basically, my manager is kind of he's just worried about the longevity of my team. For those that don't know, I work for a company that got bought out by another company, and they kept most of us on board because they didn't have my team's functionality. So it's been very, very much this kind of like, and this is literally just how it feels like, that they've just been kind of like play testing us, essentially, or just like testing out the waters to see if like our team is helping in a way. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And there's nothing quite like feeling like you're disposable and also like that your team doesn't really fully matter. But unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. And that's how I've been feeling along with a lot of my other coworkers. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and do you. See, like, I don't understand with like
Salvage deposit secured.
thruster damage.
Credits awarded.
Look at that. That's, my God, I've never had luck like that before with these things. So yeah, so those have been some awkward conversations, but nicely enough, my manager's trying to just like future-proof, like not only my job, but also like the rest of my teams on like just trying to find other departments that we might be interested in and stuff like that. So that's been the new thing with work. It's been kind of shitty. But I get where he's coming from and everything. It's kind of like, you know, be prepared, because you never know, especially in today's, you know, economy and climate. You know, people be losing jobs all over the place, and it sucks. I don't wish that for anybody. So, so there's the job front. Job front is okay, I guess. And he's even assured me, he's like, it's not like you guys are like losing your jobs or anything. He's like, I just want to be ready in case something were to happen. And I was like, I get that, and I respect that. I think that's a good manager, somebody who's, you know, trying to look out for you like that, you know. I think we can go ahead and do this. Okay. Because I think these are what's holding in these gas cans. I know they're not gas cans, they're fuel canisters, but you know what I mean. I just gotta be really careful to cut the laser when it's done cutting this. Okay. I think these are safe to move now. I'm gonna try to move one of these. Oh, wait, I think it is. Yeah, it is moving. All right, cool. So then let's do you to the wall. Okay, and then we're gonna cut it. And then send two tethers down that way. Let that go down, and then we're gonna have you go there. I'm gonna give it some time. That way that one doesn't crash into that one. So yeah, so again, it's nothing that anybody ever wants to have that conversation with their boss. It's very, very awkward, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, are you basically telling me my job is dead? But he's just worried that some of us aren't getting like what we wanted from this role and everything. And you know, he's a guy who kind of thinks a little too far ahead sometimes. But you know what? I'd rather a proactive person than a non-proactive person. So I respect that. Let me see. The pets are doing okay. Indy's doing great. We've been trying to train him a little bit more on just, you know, being the good boy that we know that he is. And he has been a good boy. It's just, you know, so he's a puppy, and, you know, he needs a little bit of, you know, some like TLC, and needs a little attention, especially since he is a husky. And if anybody doesn't know, huskies are a handful. He is very, very much a tiny human with his own little personality, and he can be a loving boy, but he can also be a big pain in the butt. But he's my pain in the butt, so I can say that because I'm his father. Okay, we'll knock that out. We're actually doing really, really good on this ship. I'm sorry, I'm like amazed. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I'm like, I'm killing it. This ship is huge too, by the way. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't feel safe about doing any of this until we secure all of these fuel canisters. Work on this side now. All right. Hey, salvage one reached. Nice. But anyway, so yeah, so Indy's doing good, Luca's doing good, Ash is doing good. On the story front, Story has been great. She's been doing a lot of work for a whole bunch of different companies. If anyone doesn't know who Story is, because maybe, you know, I know these episodes have been so, like, it's been so long, but I feel like if you're watching any of these, you kind of know what's going on in my life, or you have been like in the know for what's been going on in my life. Ooh, I should have hit that in the center. Ooh. Down and down. I'll do better on the top one. That one got a little risque. So yeah, there is news on the story front. So work's been great for her. She actually got to do something for, I think it was IHOP, if I'm not mistaken, something or other. I don't want to go too much into details. But she got to write something for IHOP, which I'm like, that's IHOP. I know who that is. But she was very, very excited about. So she got to do that, which was really, really cool. And I was super, super stoked for her. And then on the opposite side, you know, while work has been pretty good and steady for her, she has unfortunately had to have a surgery. My God, actually, have I done a video since my procedure and everything? I don't even know if that is. I'll have to rewatch episode 36. Imagine streamer, YouTuber watching his own videos and knowing what he's talked about in previous things. I don't do that, by the way. Occasionally I do if it's been that long, but I honestly was just kind of sitting here and I just finished doing a recording for, what game was it? The Into the Dead. And I was like, you know, I should do a Hardspace episode because it's been that long. Ooh, yeah. How many tethers do I have? I got 4 left. Let me hit up this last fuel canister and then we'll go refill on O2 and the old tethers. These 2 tethers seem like the perfect amount here.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
God, does this ship literally go all the way to the front of the yard here? Holy crap. This thing is huge. All right, so we need O2, thruster fuel. I'm going to buy some tethers.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
I'll buy some demo charges as well because I think we were running a little low there. Anyway, so unfortunately, while all this work and everything's been great for Story and I've been super proud of her and, you know, she's been doing great, she has been kind of going through some chronic pains. Basically, anyone who I don't know if I mentioned this in previous episodes, but Story's been having this like constant foot pain, which has really just been like very, very debilitating. And if you have a chronic pain or illness or something, you know how it is, like just feeling the same pain day in, day out, over and over again. While it may not be like, it feels like, ah, man, like I got a knife in my side, you know, having that pain just repeated every single day, it can be really, really detrimental to your health. It can be very, very detrimental to your health and everything. So, Story got a foot doctor. She went to the foot doctor and she did find out that she has a bone spur. And if anybody doesn't know what a bone spur is, essentially it's when you're, well, so she actually has arthritis in her toe, and the foot doctor thinks that the arthritis just got so bad. I'm just gonna do that. Look at that, right down into the center. I don't even need a tether for that. Ah, that felt so great. It was very satisfying.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I'm just gonna hit level 2 just from these like canisters alone. All right, this next one I'm gonna have to do the old up and over maneuver. So let's get this other side done first.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Dude, that's crazy. I already hit level 2 for salvage. Haven't even gone inside the ship yet. Also, this one's got like 2 compartments to go inside. All right, this one just want a little knock up.
Salvage deposit secured.
Then we're gonna do a little push that way. And then once it's clear, I'm gonna do a little push down. Actually, I might just be able to push it all the way down once it's clear. And clear. Ooh. Oh God, I clipped that a little bit, but we're good. Oh, is it not gonna fit? It's bumping into the other canisters down there. Yes. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Salvage secured.
So now the
No
only thing
credit
that will
applied.
explode and kill me is the reactor that's in here. I guess we can go ahead and start on this back part over here and just start getting this stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so she ended up, she's got arthritis in her big toe, which I was like, that's possible? I had no idea that was even a thing. And if you knew it was a thing in the comments, let me know. But I had never heard of anybody having arthritis in their toe. And especially at her age, which her doctor was just like, you're too young to have this. And she's like, well, I have it. And I will give her doctor credit. Instead of just opting for surgery, the doctor's like, you know what, let's try some injections and stuff. So she was getting some injections to basically help.
Till this turkey's done, Cutter.
Boop.
Gobble, gobble.
Basically, she was getting some injections to help alleviate the pain. And they were working, but the problem is, and her doctor even explained, she's like, you know, like these injections will help, but the only thing is that, you know, eventually we'll reach a point where, you know, the injections will kind of wear off and you'll need to come in and get more injections. And it really depends on like, well, how long does this last?
Applying credit to account.
And when do we call it kind of quits? And we're like, okay, we've done the injections. You're just going to need more. It's kind of like putting a Band-Aid on like a stab wound. I don't know why I'm going like the stab route. It's like the second stab reference that I've made. Fire in the hole. Wanted to preemptively cut those. We'll probably come back in and finish this guy off. Wait, can I get one more? Can I get one more thing? One more cut? Nice. Oh, there's one more. I want to get that. Ah, man, darn. That was not bad. That was a very profitable run. Holy crap. That was like super, super awesome. But anyway, so, you know, the doctor was really, really good. The doctor didn't want to just run into surgery and everything, which I respect. And I like a doctor who likes to go through other options because, you know, surgery sucks. Surgery really, really, really sucks. And I'll tell you a little bit more about my procedure in a little bit here, because I also had a medical procedure and I have some medical stuff that's ongoing right now, but I just want to kind of recap everything that you guys might have missed. So let me just go ahead and select that. So anyway, so she did one injection and then she had to go back in because her toe was really, really bothering her. And the doctor's like, okay, like we know the answer now. I think it would be best if we just go ahead and do the surgery. So Story went in and had a surgery, basically. The bone spur, I know I didn't finish earlier, but basically the bone spur, like here's your toe knuckle and then here's where your toe connects, like the bones. And hers, they're supposed to be flat. Hers was starting to rub and then splintered a bone, so it was like a little hook in there. And if you like look at pictures of bone spurs, they look like tiny little hooks. And it's very, very painful. Like imagine just getting poked constantly on the inside. So Story had the surgery. It was a big old success. Doctor did a great job. It was very, very quick. I was very, very impressed with the facility that they had and everything. And it was a complete success. So she is well on the road to recovery. So if you were one of the people through the community who wished Story a get well, because I feel like a lot of people in the Discord and the stream community know all of this, because I'm like an open book on stream and everything, telling you guys about my life and everything. This is for the YouTube peeps who don't get to see too much of me on the stream side of things. But yeah, she's recovering. She has a boot on, and I think she only has 3 or 4 more weeks with the boot, and then the doctor said she'll be good to then get the boot off. Fire in the hole.
Account credited.
And then you just go straight down into the barge. God, this ship is too easy. I'm waiting for something bad to happen. Is that another antenna there?
Credit applied.
Oh, that is. All right. Yeah, we're gonna work on getting all the outside stuff done first for this ship. I feel like this is the best way to handle this ship. Boop. And then we gotta get you. We gotta get you still. Let's work on the top here. Top and then the bottom's the easy part. So demo charge.
Salvage is secured.
We'll do a nice little 2-for-1. But yeah, so the surgery was a big old success. So I just had no idea how long foot injuries take to heal. And the reason being is because, I mean, again, this is all new news to me and everything. I had no idea about any of this stuff. But if you think about it, your foot is one of the hardest working muscles. It's also one of the most abused, because think about how much you're relying on it. You're stepping around on it. You're walking around, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much that your body is going through and everything. So, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy, all of the stress and the pressure and everything. So, but nicely enough, she's almost done recouping, just in time for the holidays. I am recording this in early November. So, you know, she'll be hopefully good enough in time for the holidays so she can, like, relax and just take it easy and everything. So again, thank you if you were one of the people, because I know we have quite a few members from the live stream and Twitch side of things who watch my stuff here on YouTube. So if you were one of those peeps, thank you, because I know we've had such tremendous support from a lot of friends who have been, you know, wishing Story, you know, to get well and everything. So okay, so we can't go in there. That's the front end of the ship. My God, the ship is so big. I'm wondering if it would make sense to cut it. I'm wondering if it would make sense to cut it now. Because, I mean, honestly, I could just get a lot of this stuff and then just toss it into the processor. It looks like it's got more processor stuff than furnace. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Well, you know what? I should probably go in and depressurize and do all that first. Let's start with the cockpit then. We'll start with the cockpit. Fuck. Anyway, just go through the airlock, Chris. Jeez.
Airlock depressurizing.
So yeah, so that's all the news on the family, the home front, the work front, and everything. As for me, I don't remember if we talked about this in the last episode, but for those who don't know, I actually had a procedure of my own. I have been having some weird neck-related. Ooh, I don't have this poster actually. I've been having some weird neck-related stuff kind of go on. Essentially, I was having these like feelings in my neck. And it wasn't just like, oh, float in there. Oh my God, that's so cute. I'll take that too. So basically, I was having this like pressure in my neck, which there's more news to this. And they suspected that it was the Ozempic that was causing, because anyone that doesn't know, maybe this is your first time watching, I am a diabetic. But a lot of the doctors were speculating like, oh yeah, dude, you got, you know, it's the Ozempic. Ozempic can cause like a false pressure or something like that in your neck. And I was like, I never knew that. What? Wait, why is this pressurized? Open the door.
Air pressure level.
Is there another air pressurizer in here? I feel like there's another air pressurizer in here. Where is it? Oh, it didn't go up. Up this way? There's got to be another atmospheric regulator somewhere. Oh, it's broken. So then why the hell is it telling... You know what? You know what? This is gonna suck. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is gonna be easy. If I just pop this bad boy off. This will be fine. We'll be A-okay. All right, now everybody remember I said that. I'm gonna buckle myself right here.
Helmet damage detected. Avoid severe head trauma by following good helmet maintenance practices.
No, it's drifted to Earth. Get back. Ow. So remember when I said I was doing really, really good? You know, I mean, that could have went worse. That could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna do a suit repair patch and a med kit and some fuel.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
So anyway, so where was I after I almost just absolutely ruined that? Where did that thing go? Ah, there it is. It's underneath there. No. Can I get that back? Hello, peace. If you can just go to that, and then I'll work on you later. Anyway, there we go. At least there's no more atmosphere in there. Perfect. Just the way I planned. Can I just pull this whole piece off? Oh no, that top piece is what's preventing it. Okay, so we should probably go back in there. Dude, I got sucked out so hard. I got sucked out right into space. I don't know how I didn't die. I gotta make sure that I buff my suit up and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so doctors were speculating that the whole throat thing was being caused by the Ozempic. So they did an endoscopy and they ended up having to abort because I was on Ozempic. And if you don't know Ozempic, it's a weight loss drug. It also is a drug for diabetes. That's what it originally was developed for. But then a bunch of people who were like, oh man, losing weight is so hard. There are some people who actually have a hard time with weight loss that I will say Ozempic will help them and everything. So like, you know, it's very valid. But yeah, basically, a lot of people started realizing that Ozempic can be used for weight loss on top of, you know, just diabetes. But anyway, basically it slows the process of your food in your stomach. We have talked about it before in the past, but this is just in case anybody new who is here watching, because we do have quite a few new subscribers. We're at 446 as of this recording, so we're almost at our first 500 ever. But anyway, yeah, so I had to go in for an endoscopy, which is basically when they take a camera and they shove it down your throat and then they take a look inside your throat, and they had to abort due to the fact that food was still in my stomach from the night before, and I had stopped taking Ozempic a week before that procedure. So they kind of underestimated the power of Ozempic, which was a really big shame, because I was like ready to just get it done, and they did do it, but unfortunately they weren't able to do the full scope. They did say while they were in there looking down my throat, they didn't see anything. Like there was no abnormalities, there wasn't any growths, there wasn't anything like super bad, like
valuable object accepted.
Nothing that would speculate that, you know, it's anything super bad or anything like that. So I was happy about that, because, you know, you start thinking like lump in the throat, like yikes or something. But anyway, they took me off the Ozempic. And recently, this is the most recent health thing, my diabetes has been good. My eye thing has also been good. I'm on medication for it as of right now, so it's trial medication. They might actually have to end up shooting a laser. But the recent thing is that my neck thing has come back, and I found out from my doctor yesterday that I have what's known as TMJ, and it has to do with the trombleur joint that's in your ear, and basically it gets agitated. This is just, again, like a very basic definition. Basically it gets very irritated and can cause like discomfort and pain and stuff like that. So I got that. I was told by my doctor, like, hey, you know, get a mouth guard for sleeping, which I just picked one up today, so that's cool. And she was also recommending me to go and see a specialist, because they might actually have to, if it doesn't get better, they might have to shoot Botox into my neck, to basically help alleviate. I just pushed that out. Heck yeah, look at that. Beautiful. We're breaking ship, yes. We break ship, yes. I'm gonna bring it this way. I'm gonna send it off to that one. So yeah, so that's my new thing. But it is feeling better today. Again, I was like, oh God, it's a neck thing, like a throat thing. Like, could it be something really, really bad? But as soon as my doctor felt my neck, she's like, oh honey, literally her words, oh honey, she's like, you got TMJ. And I'm like, too much jam? And she's like, no. She's like, and she told me the name of it. Again, you can let me know in the comments. I can't pronounce it. Basically, there's this little joint where like your jaw, like, and your jaw and your jaw, basically there's a joint behind your ear and it gets irritated. So yeah, so that's my newest addition to the health things. So go Chris with all of his random ass health things. Just another one
Transferring credits.
added on my resume of health stuff. I hit the big 33 in October, and now it's just health thing after health thing. It's great. I don't know how that was not. I don't know how this wasn't. Ugh, this game sometimes, I swear to God. But anyway, that's basically it. You guys are all caught up. Hype for the story stuff. You know, I you know, nobody likes surgery, but like, you know, it's better than being in pain. We also had the presidential election, and boy oh boy, that honestly that might have been the stress, because I will say this is probably the first election where I was very, very nervous, and you know, it is crazy crazy with how that all turned out. We can talk about that in another video, but crazy day and age that we live in, guys. Crazy day and age that we live in. So but we probably are gonna wrap this up as soon as
1 minute till the yard
this
goes
1 minute
dark.
hits. But I miss doing these videos. I miss it. And to you guys, gals and pals, I think the last episode for this came out like first week in November or something like that, but it has been quite a few weeks since I've been recording these videos. So I do plan on getting back into them. I also have a bunch of games once we finish the campaign for this to do. Power Wash Simulator's on my list. Oh, no. Get over here.
Salvage secured. Account credit of 5.
Yikes. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna send you to the processor.
Tether supplies are dropping.
Oh, there's 9 seconds left. Well, that's fun. Where'd the window go? Oh, it's up here. What the heck? But I have a bunch of plans for this series and everything. I still think my goal is let's finish Hardspace, the campaign. I can always come back to this game and do there's like an open mode where you basically just go into like an open shift. You can set it like that. There's a timer, and I think there's also like weekly challenges and stuff. So but once we hit a certain point, we will be moving away from Hardspace into one of these other gaming vlog games that I have collected quite a few games for and everything. But there's a lot I still want to talk about and everything.
Cutter, you might have seen what looked like your run-of-the-mill junk mail come through yesterday. I strongly encourage you give it a look-see. Seems it ain't run-of-the-mill after all. We were out.
Rook! It's Lou. Lynx's spam filters are the worst. You can send damn near anything through them. First, I'm fine. Life as Lynx property sure isn't much of a life at all, but at least I'm home. It's been good to be back with my old man. And he's overjoyed. Now, here's the important thing. Lynx thinks bringing the hammer down with Clause 19C stopped the Union. But au contraire, it's actually pushed so many more people to their breaking point. The group's even bigger now, and we've even got the ear of the Stellar Commission. They're reluctant to act, of course. But if enough of us make a fuss, we can make it too big for them to ignore. So, remember my idea for industrial action? The Union's in. And I told them I know the perfect crew to kick it off. I've sent the instructions to Weaver. Talk it out. If anyone wants to pass, I get it. Oh, one more thing. I think Kaido gave Hal access to the Union News group. That's how that schmuck got my message. Silly kid. probably feels mega guilty. I already let him know. I don't blame him. Go easy on him yourself, alright? Good luck, Ruck. Whichever way things go, I hope we get to meet for real someday. Lou out.
Wow. I totally forgot that Lou was not with us anymore. I totally forgot that she was not with us anymore. She got, I guess, canned and sent back to Earth, maybe? Oh my god, there's so much data in here as well. So hell yeah. All right, the Union's still a thing, and they're gonna strike back. I wonder if that means we get to do some like espionage type stuff as well. Instead of like breaking down the ships, we just bust everything as like a strike sort of thing. We'll have to see in the next episode. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, gals, and pals, for tuning in with this episode of Hardspace Shipbreaker, my gaming vlog series, episode 37. It's good to be back into this. I'm going to try to get these episodes out pretty regularly. I'm going to try like either bi-weekly or maybe every 3 weeks, something like that. Because I like talking to you guys, gals and pals, and just this stream of consciousness with games. It's just easier to do. Just an easy way to do this. So, but thank you again so much for watching. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any thoughts on any of the things I talked about in this episode, please leave a comment down below. If you missed me, say that you missed me. If you didn't, say stinker. I don't know. Interaction, guys. Interaction, helps us out. And also, if you want to help us out, please spread the word. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of 2024. We're currently, at the time of recording, we're at 446. We are so close, guys. So close to hitting that goal. First ever goal for my YouTube. And again, yeah, thank you again so much for watching. And until next time, guys, gals, and pals, bye-bye.